Installing cork for your mouthpiece is done in the same way that is done for any other joint on a clarinet. You need to go ahead and cut your cork and put the appropriate amount of contact cement on both the cork and the mouthpiece. Make sure you've got plenty of coats on and that you have allowed it to dry enough time. When you're ready to do that, you go ahead, as with any other joint, and decide whether you're going to do a lap joint or a butt joint. I prefer lap joints, so that's what we're going to do for this mouthpiece. I start by heating up the cork itself just a little bit. You don't need to get it super hot, just a little warm. I find that it really helps to make a nice strong bond on that mouthpiece. Please do not apply any heat to the mouthpiece. It's completely unnecessary, and you just risk damaging the mouthpiece. When you're ready to start applying that cork, I like to start at the back of the mouthpiece for the same reason I do on any other part of the instrument. It just looks a lot more professional not to have any seams on the front of that instrument. Go ahead and wrap that all the way around. When you get to where the joint meets, I like to cut a little bit less off than it looks like at first, and then lightly trim to allow it to kind of tuck down into that butt joint. Once you've gotten that lightly pressed in, you'd find it'd be nearly impossible to get this cork off at this point without damaging it, but I still like to go ahead and go around with a large pair of pliers just gently. You don't want to obviously damage your mouthpiece at all, but if you gently apply pressure all the way around, keep spinning your mouthpiece around and make sure that you've got a really good strong bond on that mouthpiece. Once that's done, you're ready to go ahead and sand either by hand, or you can use our cork sanding tool.